What have we got here, Steve?
Right, 2 iron.
2 iron.
I'm going to hit 2 iron.
Loving it.
You like that?
Yeah. Well, if you like that, it doesn't matter what I like. As long as you like that. If the shot choice feels good to you, then do it.
Aye, absolutely. Driver gets down there and sometimes because it's downwind you can have a sort of funky number. I'd rather just hit a full shot into the green.
Right, yeah.
And that's my thinking.
What would that leave you?
2 iron will probably leave me about 160.
Right.
8 iron, maybe 9 iron downwind.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, cool.
Something that could be hit hard.
And also the flaggy thing is at the back of the green by the looks of it. So you got
pin, the flaggy so the pin looks like
so
it's
got a bit
back,
of space.
Back left.
Space to work with.
Yep.
So it's really like here it's about like potentially again it's just choosing something that works for a certain player, but and we could choose like a target. So like we would just be very, very target orientated.
So right? I would choose like so bunker on the left of the green. That's basically my line I would go on.
Right.
And I would step up, line my club face up. My feet are open because of my Eureka. My shoulders are square in relation to my target line, and my club face is just open to it slightly. But I'm fully just engaged on the bunker on the left, and as I'm swinging, I guess I'm falling through to that bunker, and that's my thing. That's probably not very. That's
all right. No, that's cool. Well, what I'm liking here is like taking it to the horizon. It's not always possible, especially if you're in the States and you're playing a desert. This could be challenging. but
Sam, if you come round and get the back of
I like this horizon. So if we go from your ball past the bunker, past the pin, which will be hard to see on camera, but going right up the hill, directly on the hill, we've got some trees on the horizon there.
Right on the top?
Right on the top.
Like 2 miles up there?
Aye,
right, okay.
Exactly. See right where the sky basically meets the land, on the horizon, we've got a tree, so the furthest left-hand tree there. So that's all lined up. So standing behind the ball, for me it's like looking from that point, we go down, we've got pin, bunker, and then moving further back. For me, it's like we've got this little mark here, just inside this white bit, is there. So what's confidence inspiring for me, if I just steal that off you for 1 sec, what's confidence inspiring for me is when I step into the shot, obviously looking at my horizon again, so following that down again, horizon, flag, bunker, it's just what I'm going for. But see that I'm in with this spot. So looking down here, I can be absolutely confident that I'm there. And in this moment, if I have any little twinge or doubt or an ill feeling in my head, I'll just step out of that. And a heartbeat will step out of that. I'll normally in a round of golf probably step out of at least 10 shots. At least. I hardly ever see a player step out of shots. And it's not that they're right, they just pull the pin anyway. We never pull the pin in a shot that we're not happy with. So again, I might be just double checking that mark. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Shouldn't be mounting that, and then from there, like pulling the pin on the shot from there. But then you've got all these checks,
so that's it's like a shot tracer then. So if you visualise, like on Sky Sports, you see the red line going up. So I could visualise that red line right up to the tree, and down and on that line, crossing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Yeah, exactly. Like once we've done target, which is that. Then obviously optional for players, we could see shot tracer. I love that you said it was red, because like you want to see a colour. It's like if you want to see a shot tracer, I'm like, saying players like, what colour is it? How wide is it? So is it arcing? We're painting that picture. We're putting the details in, and as in the devil's always in the details. And look at all the detail we're putting in the target. Absolutely.
And look at all the detail we're doing in the shot tracer. So your subconscious has got and no doubt as to what the plan is here. So
I can visualise, say, okay, cool. I've got another question for you though. I've got one more question for you.
Shit.
Which I'll ask in a second. I'm looking just inside this white dot there now, because I've done my homework there, so just inside that white dot there should be good. Shoved it a little bit, but it's fine. It's
fine, yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good, like that. So I was there.
That's good.
My next question for you, I'm just going to grab one more ball. So that's great. So now I've got something productive to do over the golf ball.
Yeah.
Very productive. I love the colour thing. I hadn't even appreciated how important that was. I just see a red line.
But you did it. No, you nailed it. It was good. It was perfect.
So that was quite a hard shot for me to hit 2-iron in front of you, in front of the cameraman, and in front of 116,000 of an audience. How do I deal with that? How do I deal with thinking about the environment that's around me? Is there a way that I've heard Bob Rotella talking about staying in the present?
Sure, absolutely.
Is there a wee trick we can tell everyone?
Yeah, absolutely. But really, you know, these are like, you know, as you're gaining your skill sets, at the end of the day, you know, that the Band-Aids is a harsh way to look at it, but if it helps a player, then it's great.
Yeah.
Nirvana is there's nothing to deal with.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? There's no any situation to fix, because there is no situation.
Yeah.
Because like that's what Nirvana would look like. But obviously, you know, players are developing themselves, and obviously, you know, I've been at this, you know, 30 odd years, so obviously I'm profoundly skilled, so it's easy for me to do that.
Yep.
But it's obviously more challenging for other players to do that. But it's just about like being absolutely here in the moment. I mean, I think things like, what didn't he watch the highlights on the TV? If you watch golf on TV, didn't he watch highlights?
Shots,
Exactly. So the best stuff. Like look up, you know, like Rory or Phil's worst shots on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then just see what the best in the world are going to do this. You know, and if you become outcome based, i.e. where that ball lands. Short of the women's tee, for example, you know, where that ball lands is going to be completely in charge of you. And that's what we call emotional mastery. That we are in charge of how we feel, not the situations, because we're meant to be here to have fun. Right? That is the. So why are we finding ways of making it miserable?
Well, that's right. That's right. So it doesn't matter who's watching, or how you perceive the situation, as long as you structured before you play your shot. Okay, I've got my red line, that's where I'm going to go, and that's the process I'm thinking about. I'm more focused on that than anything else, than just execute. What happens.
It is, but it's like the severe of failure is worse than the failure itself.
Yep.
Right? And the failure happened in the first place because of the fear.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yep.
So, like, because like what you've said, like, you know, it's very easy for a player to be self-conscious and that. Like, players hate getting wet through, for example, right? Because they're like rushing and now they've got an audience watching the stuff, right? Anyway, I see players like do a really poor Band-Aid solution where it's like, I just didn't care. But there's no sincerity to that.
Yep.
Golf's going to turn you inside out. We all care.
Yep.
We're all human. You know, dogs don't care. They nail it. Right, but like us as humans, we all care. Regardless of what somebody says. You might have a friend that says they don't, but it's like, there's no truth in that. Like we all care, and that's okay. That's absolutely okay. But we get much more about outcomes in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then like much more present, like
staying present. It's all about. So this shot here, I'm going to hit another one. So this is all about the red line. And it's all for me. Just what you've said. It's all about me focusing. I've got my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots to create my red line. I can visualise my red line. I can see the shadow of the red line on the ground and the red line up in the air. And I'm just going to commit to trying to follow that red line.
And your job is to feel good being in this moment.
I'm loving it.
Not being about the future that hasn't happened yet. Look at that, Badger.
That was better, eh?
That'll do. But really, like we say, like the fear's worse than the failure itself, and it's like the fear that your body has no option on a cellular level but to replicate how we feel. So it's cause and effect, right?
Absolutely.
That the poor swing on the ball was because of the fear, the anxiety, because we've got people watching, which is the very reason it went pear-shaped in the first place. So we are causing the thing that we fear to happen.
Absolutely.
And if you don't fear it, because it can't hurt you.
So my first shot was all right. Shoved it a little bit, but it's fine, it's in play. I would perfectly accept that on a golf course. Second shot was exactly what I wanted to do. And I enjoyed it more before I'd even taken the club back.
Love it.
Because I felt as though I was more engaged in what I was doing, but relaxed at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that,
Yeah.
that red line, that's what's going to happen. This is good fun, I'm going to enjoy this, bang.
Yeah.
Job done.
Yeah.
First one was a little bit more, because we never had the chat, it was like, I really need to hit a good one here, because everyone's watching and you're here.
Yeah.
Whereas then you dumbed that down for me, and that made life a lot easier. Brilliant.
All
Thanks,
right.
man. Superb.